What's up, Nicholas?
Hey, John. How's it going?
Good. What's going on, man?
Hey, man. I'm looking for some advice stemming from the peer group I grew up with.
Yes.
Growing up, all my friends and I, we all grew up pretty poor. I think the richest of us now as an adult looking back was maybe lower middle class. I'm still friends with almost all my friends from middle school. I just kind of went down a different path in the military. I started learning about finance, economics, and politics, and dropped out or finished the degree I was working on, went right back into school for a completely separate IT degree. And now I'm a little after 30, and I'm obsessed with finance. I'm obsessed with investing. I work in IT, and I make good money.
Yeah.
I've still got all the same friends, and not a single one of them has made a progressive move in their lives in the last 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been harping on them and trying everything I could to get them with some sort of vision, goal, some sort of progress, 5-year plan, 1-year plan, anything. And I can't get a single one of them to care about anything more than how to maximize their time playing video games.
You love those guys, huh?
Yeah.
It's frustrating, huh?
Same 4 or 5 guys since middle school.
Dude, I'm in the exact same boat, man. Exact same boat. I've got some of my friends are as old as I am. Like, our parents knew each other when they were pregnant. Right? Yeah, dude. And you love those guys, and you've been able to turn a corner in your life that they haven't. Man, did y'all have some hilarious stories growing up? Just straight hijinks?
I mean, not that I'm going to talk about on air, 'cause I don't know what the statute of limitations are.
Yes. All right, here's the good of it and the heart of it, okay? Those guys love you. They don't give a crap about your job. They love you. You're just one of the guys. And can I tell you this? And I've learned this. How old? You're just over 30?
Yeah.
I was about 38 or maybe 39 even. When it finally started leaking out a little bit, dude, your friends are so proud of you. You're the dude that made it. Like, you got out. And when you hear something like that, you look back at the people that you love and you're like, what are you doing? It's not hard. You can just take this trip. Some of them aren't going to because they choose not to. Some of them aren't going to because their experiences plus their genetics plus their decisions plus their brain chemistry plus. They're not going to make it. And they are so proud of you, dude, and they love you. And your job is not to make them have a 5-year plan or to make sure that they're not smoking whatever they're smoking or going to whatever. Your job is just to love them. And to make sure y'all are still laughing and telling those old jokes. Make sure they know you're available if they need something. And it was a hard conversation with my buddies when I was like, hey guys, why don't you guys? And they were like, dude, we don't care. One of my old gang, their dad died. Went back, we all hung out, we all told stories, we all laughed, we all drank some, and we laughed some more, and I got to see their parents who are now old, and it was a beautiful time, and dude, they were just proud of me, and they just loved me. They're not going to change their life, and I know that's hard and frustrating. You may need even more than that, but at the end of the day, your job is just to be their friend. And if they ever do call, awesome. And if they don't, awesome. Right.
Could I ask you a follow-up question?
Dude, you ask me anything, man.
So currently, I'm spending, through various means, I'm spending hundreds of dollars a month trying to help them out.
Yeah, don't do that.
Yeah, the biggest thing I'm doing right now is I bought a large house which was renovated into a triplex.
Yeah.
And I'm renting out 2 of the units to 2 of my friends for, after utilities, a couple $100 a month.
Yeah.
And I was hoping that they would take, the extra hundreds of dollars a month that they would be saving to do something intelligent with it. And, for the first couple months it worked, and now that it's been near a year, they're doing stuff like getting elaborate tattoos that they can't afford instead of paying down their car that they couldn't afford, and they're buying new gaming, video gaming equipment that they can't afford instead of, getting their child into like the extracurricular activities that they can't afford. And
so,
I'm like,
so here you go, Nicholas. You can love them, but you can't save them. You can love them, but you can't save them. And there's a tendency to feel guilty because you got out, because you made some different life choices. Don't feel guilty about who you've become, of the hard work you've worked through, the hard work you've got to come. At some point, you're going to have to be less obsessed with accomplishment and achievement and finance and job and. At some point, you're going to have to reckon with Nicholas, because here's the worst part, dude. However successful you become, old Nicholas is going to follow you around with you until you deal with him. But that's not for today. That's not for this call. But yeah, you can love your friends, man, but you can't save them. If you've got the disposable income just to let them live, you can do that. I don't mix that kind of stuff. I don't loan my friends money. I don't give them money. They don't call me for it either. If they want to talk through any situation in their life, if they wanted to call you for some help with IT, I'll be there anytime. And they know that. And they call, right? When they're dealing with challenges with their kids or their family or whatever. I don't send them a bill. These are my brothers for years and years and years and years. But I don't send them money, and I don't hire them, right? I wouldn't hire them. I love them. I wouldn't hire them. And they don't hire me, right? But you can't save them. And this is going to be an awkward unwinding of this, right? How you're going to get them out of this house? It's going to be hard, huh?
Well, I mean, sometimes they make it feel like it can be very easy. Because I've made it clear to them, when they moved in, like, I'm trying to help you out. And then, when, for example, one of them blows I think he blew like $400 on his new girlfriend's kids' Christmas presents, and then was late on my rent.
I know, Nicholas.
Down, and I was like, dude, you're spending my money I'm giving to you as charity.
Listen, that's the problem. That's the problem. That's the problem. They're not. They're spending their money. They're spending their money. They are taking your hookup, because brothers hook up brothers, but they're spending their money. And that's the problem with cutting deals, with giving money, loaning money to friends and family, is it creates a wedge in the relationship. If they were just being idiots, getting tattoos, you would sit by them while they're playing video games and you'd be like, you're an idiot. Or when y'all are out grabbing something to eat, you'd be like, that is the stupidest thing. But since you are now in a financial business relationship with these guys, now you are starting to get into why are you spending? That's mine. That's, as you just said, that's my money. Here's the deal, Nicholas. It's not. It's their money. You gave them a good deal on rent. So my recommendation is to go back to just being friends with these guys. Get out of doing business. Get out of interfering in their life. Get out of thinking that their decisions are your decisions. Their bank accounts are your bank accounts. Their money is your money. And this is hard because you love them. Let them know, hey, you guys got a few months, and then I got to rent this out because I got to make some money. Oh, bro, it's bullcrap, dude. Yep, it is. You can even buy drinks. You can do it. You can take them all out to dinner or something. But at the end of the day, love them. You can love them all day long, but you can't save them. You can't save them.